Zoomi's prayers, the braggadocio of God. If we incline to think upon the braggadocio of God, who in all instances insists upon greater glory, we had but to look upon the nature of God. Why are you great? Yes, for omnipotence and other infinite attributes, but true God is meek and lowly in heart. We will be greatly surprised. You have infinite sympathy with men of all classes and conditions. Is it boastful in humility to give love and rest to all? Great King, your yoke is easy, your burden is light. What tenderness and patience was seen by your disciples. Who does bear every insult and injury without reply? Who does wash our feet? Who does bleed out all his blood upon the dust of the earth from which we came? What power is in such gentle hands, what tender gaze? None lived perfect obedience in thought and deed of all the law of God, none but you. It is we who are vain of honor and of pride. There is not glory sufficient to ever surfeit your glory. Are you meek? You did inherit the earth. Poor in spirit, all the kingdom of heaven is yours. Hungry, all righteousness is unto you and becomes you. Thou art merciful, thou art pure in heart, making peace though persecuted. All evil was falsely put to your account. Even so, you do now rejoice in heaven and are glad among all peoples you have chosen, and to whom you have given your life everlastingly. On earth we say, what glory is there in repeating what others have done? But you have done what none can. God became man. And for what? To save the world. We kill the thought of glorying in ourselves. How else to give you all? All men must try, as even the wind does sea. It is the test, it is the dream. Yet we are known to be unworthy servants, and must fall back upon this truth. No reward, only mercy. Even so, we do not live in despair, or everything is lost. Eternity does not acknowledge us. And do we sometimes think that all is lost? Yet you do remember our name. The true mission of the violin is to imitate the accents of the human voice, and we yours. And do we contemplate your glory? Even now, yes, we do. Our minds are made dull in all things but this. There is no veil over our hearts. It was torn from top to bottom. We have known from Moses, do not say, now show me your glory. We will simply behold in our hearts and minds what will be ours for eternity. We do have a presence here. To the perishing we are a dreadful odor of death and doom. Who else shall they understand? How else shall they understand your just wrath? And to others we are a fragrance that brings life. John tells us we have seen your glory, for you have dwelt among us, as we have been largely told and do believe. The Father declared your glory when he said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." There was in history no lack of glory shown in the creation, in the flood and its diaspora, at Sinai, and in the radiance of the Ark of the Covenant. In many things, and again an infinite number, when we shall learn to see all of you when we are where you are. Who is this King of glory? How shall we call him? You are the promised of ages. Unto you we do open the gates in rejoicing. Others saw and were glad, as from Ezekiel. The glory of the Lord came from the way of the east, and his voice was like the sound of many waters, and the earth shined with your glory. Let us now look to the east, and we shall see. Amen.